Keith Thurman versus Gervonta Davis. This fight could happen with one phone call away. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So former WBC, WBA champion Keith one-time Thurman could fight undefeated super champion at 130, regular champion at 135, and regular champion at 140, Gervonta Tank Davis at 147. Here's my take on the whole situation. I think it's going to be a mega fight if Keith Thurman versus Gervonta Tank Davis, because if that fight took place at Atlanta, it would do stupid pay-per-view buys numbers, probably 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Obviously, they see a weakness in Keith Thurman that he can't take it in the body. We seen that in the Manny Pacquiao fight. He was dropped in the first round by Manny Pacquiao, and he was brutally hurt bad in the body in the 10th round by Manny Pacquiao. And this fight would be similar between Gervonta Davis and Manny Pacquiao, because they both built the same. They both have the same arm reach advantage. But the only difference is Gervonta Tank Davis is a boxer puncher. Manny Pacquiao is more of a wild puncher, a puncher with speed. And Manny Pacquiao Manny Pacquiao has better ring IQ than Gervonta Tank Davis? No, he does not have better ring IQ than Gervonta Tank Davis, because sometimes at points Manny Pacquiao fight reckless. As we seen, he was outboxed very badly by Eric Morales. He was outboxed very badly by Floyd Mayweather. So Manny Pacquiao does not have a better ring IQ than Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, this is a very dangerous fight for Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman can't take shots in the body. Well, do I think Keith Thurman can give Gervonta Davis a lot of problems? Absolutely. Keith Thurman is going to utilize his size. He's going to use the jab. He's going to be very mobile. He's going to try to stay away from Gervonta Davis. But eventually, Davis is going to catch you. If he catches you in the body, as we see in the Pacquiao fight, Keith Thurman running around the ring, spitting out the mouthpiece, and he was on the verge of getting stopped in that fight. And there was another fight that I forgot his name, and he fought Keith Thurman. I forgot his name, but he also hit Keith Thurman in the body, and he was on the verge. Keith Thurman was on the verge of getting stopped, but Keith Thurman wound up outboxing him towards the end of the fight. Do I think this fight should happen? I don't know. I don't know how Gervonta Tank Davis is going to look at welterweight, but according to Leonard Ellerbe said this fight is easy to make, and he's so confident that Leonard Ellerbe says that Gervonta Davis will knock out Keith Thurman, and Floyd Mayweather is also confident that Gervonta Tank Davis will knock out Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman has weaknesses. He can't take it to the body. He can't take a body shot. And I think that was the reason why he didn't want to fight Errol Spence Jr., because Errol Spence Jr. will attack you from the body. He will work the body, and Keith Thurman didn't want to fight Errol Spence Jr. for that reason. That's what I believe. But the point of the matter is, if Keith Thurman fights Gervonta Tank Davis, would this make his career better for a title shot, or make his career worse? I think it makes his career worse, because you're going to fight a guy that was recently fought at 126 years ago, coming all the way up, and he's a smaller guy. And I don't think Keith Thurman would get the credit he deserved if he beats Gervonta Tank Davis, because people are going to say, oh, Gervonta Tank Davis was too small. Oh, he was too small. Keith Thurman beat him easily. I think he'll get somewhat of credit, but I don't think he'll get full credit of beating Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, if Gervonta Tank Davis beats Keith Thurman, this will put Gervonta Tank Davis in the works for bigger fights at welterweight, which I don't think they're going to happen. But I can see Gervonta Tank Davis, if he does beat Keith Thurman, I can see Terrence Crawford fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. Very dangerous fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't even think he should take that fight, because him and Terrence Crawford was having beef a while back ago. And that's a very dangerous fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. And Davis will also be in the mix to fight Errol Spence Jr. Now, That's a very bad matchup for Gervonta Tank Davis as well. But I don't think they're going to fight because they're very close friends. So I don't think they're going to fight. But Gervonta Davis will be in the work to fight top welterweights, you know. And the where they're moving Gervonta Tank Davis from 130, 135 for 140. Then you got to move him to 147 to fight Keith Thurman. You know, I don't like how they're moving him. But if it's making Gervonta Tank Davis' name big and he's getting money, why not? But you have to throw Gervonta Tank Davis in the mix with the top welterweights or junior welterweights, because you can't keep having this guy fight for regular titles. It's just not going to make him bigger, you know. Do I think he should be thrown in the mix to fight top welterweights if he beats Keith Thurman? Absolutely, put him in there. You know, they did the same thing with Adrian Broner. You know, I think Adrian Broner wound up doing the same thing Gervonta Tank Davis did. He went from 130, 135, 140, 147, and I think Davis shouldn't even go to 147, but I think he should only to fight Keith Thurman. Do I think he's ready for the top welterweights or junior welterweights? No. He just don't have the size yet, but his ring IQ is not going to prevent him from beating these guys. I just think Gervonta Tank Davis just needs a little bit more time. When he gets about 20, well, he's already 26. I'll say 28, 29. I think he'll be ready for the very, very top welterweights. But do I think that he can beat Keith Thurman? Absolutely. I think he washes Keith Thurman. But does this question come into play? If Keith Thurman loses to Gervonta Tank Davis, would his career be over? I think so. I think Keith Thurman can't come back from this, because you're going to lose. If you lose to a smaller guy that came up from 126, 130, 135, 140, now making a debut at 147, that's going to look bad on your career. You know, that's going to be a blemish that you just can't get rid of. I think Keith Thurman's career is going to be over if he loses to Gervonta Tank Davis. Maybe if Keith Thurman needs to go back to the drawing board and rethink, man, I shouldn't even fight this guy. But Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather, they are very interested in making this fight with Keith Thurman. And like Gervonta Davis said, everybody think I'm Superman. Who knows? Davis might be Superman because he's sure to be knocking everybody out in every single weight class. But I just hope that they could make somewhat of this fight. I think it'll be an entertaining fight. I think it'll do numbers. I think it'll be over for Keith Thurman. I don't think he'll beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Keith Thurman is going to have to fight like he never fought before. But Keith Thurman is not hungry like he was anymore when he was at the top. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.